Tell 'em Tribe Tarot. Daily readings for my tribe. Subscribe to my channel.
Grand Rising Gemini, I am Cherokee with Tell 'em Tribe Tarot, coming to you with another reading. I hope you had a restful night. I know I did. I know your day is going to be amazing because you think it to be. We know our thoughts become actions. I know that you're going to take what resonates and leave behind what does not resonate, because that's the name of the game. Subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications, share the wealth, as in share the video, drop a comment to say Grand Rising, even if the reading doesn't resonate. All right, so, oh yeah, and click like and subscribe. I think I might have said that already, but better safe than sorry, right? Anyways, let's see what the vibe is for you for the day. So this is the vibe. 6 of Wands. Ooh, Gemini, something celebrating today. You're going to be celebrated today, or you're going to be celebrating yourself. And the task in connection with that is keeping up this momentum. And solution is the Queen of Swords, the new insights, and then the conclusion is the High Priestess and the Ten of Swords. So Gemini, today you just coming to terms with the fact that you are going to go through things, and they're going to be highs and they're going to be lows, and you just have to embrace them all. I see with the 6 of Wands that you might be celebrating a personal achievement today. Something that you had a goal set forth that you didn't really share with anyone, and you might tell one person, and that person knew of your struggles, and they're going to do something so special for you. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's just going to be like, wow, people really care. The task in connection with this is just keeping the momentum with what you're celebrating, and understanding that this is not a one-off. This is something that you have to constantly do to stay motivated in whatever that you do. I see that some of you may be in the midst of a separation from a relationship. So feeling good was something that was far and in between, because you were always in this space of reflecting on what went wrong in your connection and trying to make sense of life on your own again. So when you have these small victories, it just feels so good. And it feels like a step in the right direction. I feel like you're transforming. I feel like I'm using this word a lot in your readings, or all my readings recently, but we're just in a transformational stage right now with a lot of things. Recognizing our worth and starting new ventures that would make us happy, so that we can keep building on this momentum. I also see that someone is embracing the way how they look. I feel like someone may have had like issues with their body. Maybe the relationship that you were most recently in made you feel, maybe the person was not saying anything was wrong with your body, but the person that they might have stepped out with, or the person that they messed with in the past in comparison to you, was completely different, and you would look at your body differently, and you'd want to change things when you compared yourself. And now when you look at your body, you're finally seeing something in the mirror that you like. And I feel like this is you with the star card, just needing to pour into yourself and remember who you are, because you are special and you are a one of one. So celebrating yourself is a beautiful thing, and something that you should do often, not just today, but I hope today sparks that change for you to constantly make changes. Also, you may have a little rift, like there may be someone in the background who might see this energy today, whether it be at work, or someone might cross your path that you know, that you're pretty familiar with, and they might make you feel uncomfortable for being in this space, because they're used to you being, you know, complacent, silent, not really saying much, and staying in your cocoon. Don't internalize that and allow that to get the best of you. Keep that momentum. The solution for that is to state what you see. I see sometimes that you're quiet to keep the peace, but being quiet doesn't always necessarily keep the peace. It just sometimes give people the indication that you something to be fucked up with, and that is not the play at all. Not today. So, look at situations as the glass half full and share that energy in that manner. Sometimes people need to be shown that, you're not happy, and that's why you're projecting this on me, and that has nothing to do with you. But you remove your emotions and don't internalize other people's negative energy and emotions today, and call things as you see it. Sometimes you have to observe and see things that aren't really in alignment with who you are, and recognize that bygones are just that. But some things you do have to address. Like if, someone says, like, what's so great about that? Like, why are you so happy about that? Like, it's okay to respond to that and simply state, I'm happy because I chose happiness, and I hope you can do the same, and move the hell on. And I feel like this Queen of Swords energy is just your vibe. Like, this is going to be your solution going onward. Just recognizing your worth and, speaking your truth, and not waiting on people to validate the things that you have going on, because your past relationship, that's what the vibe was, just waiting on validation before you took next steps. And I feel like this is something that you need to celebrate today, that you're finally coming to terms with the fact that you were good all along and you didn't need any validation from anyone else. The new insights is the Five of Swords is just saying to be careful with communication today. Don't be in this realm of trying to win an argument. If there's a disagreement, you can state your piece, but digress and agree to disagree if need be. Okay. What else do I have for you as the conclusion is the High Priestess. So you're just going to be all up in your intuition. And I feel like this is why you need to celebrate. And this is why you will be celebrated. I feel like someone is going to see a change in you today, because I feel like you woke up with a new attitude today, Gemini. Like, you just feel like you could take life on whatever it brings your way. There's nothing that can stir you from your goal, because you know that your purpose is bigger than you. Even if you're going into work and you're going into a job that you don't really want to go to, but it pays the bills, and intuitively you know this is what you need to do to get where you need to be. And sometimes you have those hiccups at work or in your day-to-day, whatever it is that you do on your day-to-day, where people just try to bring you down to their negative energetic level. And typically you usually allow it to get to you, and you snap and you read people to filth, but then you feel bad afterwards. Now today's Spirit is just like, choose the high road. State your piece still like you usually do, but state your piece in love. Intuitively, you're in a great space. I feel like you woke up this morning and you meditated for 20 minutes instead of 15 minutes, or 5 minutes instead of 1. For whatever time that you typically would meditate, I feel like you increased that time this morning. And I feel like this is why you have a better take on your day, because now you're taking the time to really understand what makes you tick, and it's making you become a better person, and it's even making you become more attractive. And that's why with the new insights, you may have people who typically step on your case, or try to pick fights with you, or try to pick arguments, or try to use you as the damn topic of their joke, won't be able to do that with you in this energy, because now you're just embracing who you are today. And this feels so good. Spirit, what are the final messages that you have for Gemini? Gemini, I love when you get in this mood where nothing can touch you no matter what it is. And also just be careful not to be arrogant. I have to remind you of that. Sometimes this energy can be so exhilarating that it can push you into arrogance. But I feel like today is just a celebration. And then with the Six of Swords, you may, at some point you may feel a bit abandoned. You may feel a bit down when you reflect on the past and how things used to be. And you wouldn't be human if you didn't have these reflections. But this is not your reality anymore. You're coming to terms with your life and where you are, and that moving onward is the best thing to do. And if someone was left in your past, it was for a reason. And embrace where you are, shed light on the beautiful things that are happening in your life, and release the old things that no longer serves you. And you'll see that your days will flow easier. And even people who are unhappy with themselves, who try to project fuckery on you, that should have just rolled off your back, because you know all this that you're experiencing is temporary, because the best is yet to come. So Gemini, I hope this reading resonates with someone. Go ahead and book your reading on TellTheMTribeTarot.com by clicking the book a reading link. Click like, turn on post notifications, subscribe, drop a comment to say hello to a goddess, and we'll talk soon. Love and light, tribe.